First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to the Most High in the proper tongue, which is the ancient Paleo Hebrew or Hebrew Hiero language, which his name is Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakodash. One now said there is the name of the one who the world ignorantly called God and Jesus in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. Right? Double honors to the men that taught us this word, in spirit and truth, the men who the Most High dealing with. Now this lesson going to be, a woman was made to admire her king, and a man was made to admire his king. Now the topic of this lesson says many things, because at the end of the day, the Most High warned the men of Israel that he would bring them down. And in bringing them down, if they didn't listen to, hearken unto his voice, his statutes and commandments, in bringing them down, they would experience such things. Because an Israelite woman was made to admire the king. And the king supposed to be an Israelite man. But however, that's not the case right now. Put it into the book of Job chapter 9. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So right now what the Most High do is, he making we experience what it feels like to have your woman taken away from you. Because the Most High consider Israel as his woman. And Israel went a whoring all over the place, seeking after other gods. So I'm going to bring out some scripture putting into the role of a woman and putting into the role of a man. Right? And it says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, which is Yahushai, and the head of every woman, is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. So that's the order that it's supposed to go. But it's the next thing around, because men and women ruling over them and all manner of things. So it's a thing that, you really have to look into, because what going on is that it turned back to front. So now what the Most High doing? The Most High giving men a little taste of how it is he saw things, and it all was prophecy. Right? Now we're going to our next precept here in the book of Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. Right? And here what it says here. Alright, Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. Yeah, what you say, my brother? Yeah. I'm doing someday. Good day. Right? So, sorry about that. Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. And here what it says here. Right? I'm taking about 10 minutes here. Right? So, lucky about that. Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. And it says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow shalt thou be brought forth children, and thy desire shall be towards thy husband, and her husband shall rule over her. Because a woman's husband is supposed to rule over she. But that is not the case with women right now. The case is that women ruling over men. So, let me put it in the case of Israel now and the Most High. Israel bucking up against the husband. And this is a thing, a husband will bring down great wrath on the wife for that. You ever see a man that's deal with a woman when she bucking up against him and he trying to teach she and tell she the correct thing? He just bring down wrath on she. And this is the same thing we're going with Israel. Right? So, all this linking up with the function and the role of the man and the woman. But it's going to be that the man supposed to admire and seek to please his head, and the woman supposed to seek to please their head. But because the men didn't want to do that, the Most High say what? He would do this to you. Right? Next precept I'll go through is Deuteronomy Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. Right? Because this is a thing men doesn't understand. Well, oh God, why the woman give them so much a headache? And oh God, this woman that I know. First thing first, the spirit in them weak and you're not supposed to give your strength to them. Secondly, you're supposed to seek to please your king and your head. You're supposed to seek to please your king and your head. And after that, the Most High will have mercy on you and set your life in order. The Most High will have a little mercy on you. And the Most High will balance off you within your life. Right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother, and towards his wife, and of his bosom, and towards the remnant. Dynasty. Deuteronomy 28, verse 54. So, let me just get a scripture. Right, so it's 56, right? Deuteronomy 24, verse 56. And it says here that the tender and delicate woman among you, which shall not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground. Right, so I'm starting back from the top. Right? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her feet upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards her husband of her bosom, and towards the son, and towards her daughter. So you see, this was a prophecy that the Most High would do we back this. For we going and turning our horn and having an evil eye towards the ordinances of the king or the rulership, because our husband is a rulership over a woman. So the Most High say, if we do that, if we go against his ways, he will do this. This was a curse. He would make our woman go against us. And it's only fair. Right? Next precept I want to bring out is Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10 and 11. 10 to 14. And here it says here. Because this is the whole duty of a man. Here it says here. The preacher sought out to find out acceptable words, and that was written was upright, even words of truth. The words of the wise are as goods and as nails fastened by the masters of assembly, which are given from one Salakia, Shad, right? I can't pronounce the word Salakia for that, right? And further, by these my son be admonished of making many books, there is no end, and much study is weariness of flesh. So he sort of simplified for men, right? Simplify what is your whole duty. And here it says here, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right? Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right? For God shall bring every work into judgment, and every secret thing, whether it be good or bad. So the Most High say he would bring it into judgment where you do. And what Israel do. And we still doing it up to today. Going against God or going against the creator ordinances. And this have a price to pay. This price to pay will be great, and it's not going to be just so. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man sow, his so shall he reap. Hey, Revelation tell you that. Let me go to Revelation. I wonder if I can get that precept, boy. Revelation chapter 22 verse 7. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the saying of his mouth. I know the verse I'm looking for. Behold, I come quickly on my right. Revelation chapter 22 verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall, right? According to his work, right? According to his work shall be. So according to what you do, you have a reward to get for that. And all now. If you keep defiling the Most High, right? The Most High will make you uncomfortable. Because the Most High is a man that's delight in order. He's not the author of confusion. 1 Corinthians chapter, I believe it's 14. For the Lord is not the author of confusion. So if we have a role to play and we're not playing it, you feel the Most High will allow the person under we, because we under Yahushai. Yahushai under the Most High, Yahushai playing his role. We supposed to play our role, and the person under we supposed to play their role. But if we messing up with we role, you feel the Most High gonna allow them, send the spirit on them, the woman and we children to play their role? No. Right? So I hope this was edificational. Until next time, Awat La Babal, Detta Babylon, Kwame Ashrala, right? Say Israel.